Good morning. I'm about to straighten my hair. I took a shower last night and then I just did some touch-ups. I'm trying to get my phone to balance right now. Let's see. Okay. It's gonna rain tomorrow, but I just don't feel like putting coconut oil in it because when I put coconut oil in it, it just feels like it's like, see how I have these little flyaways? I still get it. So today's agenda, I have my OBGYN, I have an ultrasound, and then my son has his pediatrician. I'm gonna write down everything that's going on and do like a separate, I'm gonna do more of a sit down video for that. Write everything what's going on in my symptoms and all that, because I had a miscarriage back in 2018. I had it 2018. Brain and pregnant brain doesn't mix well. And my son came 4 weeks early. My water popped at 35.3, and I gave birth at 35.5. So they're just trying to keep a close eye. I'm being put on vaginal progesterone too, just to like help my cervix, stay closed. Which I had to go get it today because yesterday I called and they told me that they had it in the pharmacy. I go to the pharmacy. Like, I was very detailed on what I needed when I called and what was, I was very detailed and like, yeah, it's been here for a week. Talked to people, they said, oh, we don't have it. I was like, I just called you guys like an hour prior before I came here. No, we don't have it. So then my doctor's office, I go to 2 different doctors because my one doctor doesn't do certain scans, so he like partnered with someone else, but whatever, as long as it gets done. So I just make sure that I can schedule my appointments and my son's appointments for the times that his dad's home, because it keep dad included, and it also helps out. So I'm straightening my hair, and because I don't drink enough before my appointment's 11:30, I'm drinking Yoo-hoo because I can get that down. Water, I drink water, I just prefer flavor. So actually, yeah, I took a shower, I just refreshed some, and then I opened my Yoo-hoo. I'm letting them sleep until about 10:40. So I gotta get my butt moving. Okay, time to start. Okay, now I have to literally go get ready and wake them up. Man, that is bright. Okay, let's see. Do this real quick. Alright. Never mind. Okay. So, went to my doctor's, went to his doctor's. Everything's looking good. Every time I straighten my hair, this happens. And the progesterone, so basically the pharmacy, there's confusion. And they put in for oral. The one I'm going to be put on is vaginal. And these are fake rings, by the way. I just like how they look. So I'm gonna be going to my actual OBGYN now every 2 weeks. No, normally I am too early for that, but because of my history, my doctor wants to keep a tight look on everything, which is awesome. And I was going to a different town too, and I told him that, you know, because they're like partnered. So I told him, you know, that the other doctor wants me to do my anatomy scan early for I think like 16 weeks because of, you know, medications I'm on. And he was like, no. He's like, you're fine. He's like, you can do it here. So I was like, perfect. Because I thought maybe that I thought my actual doctor only did certain things. And I had to go to a different location for other appointments. Which I'm going to go to the other location for a different appointment. I just forgot which one it was. So I'll just call the doctors anyway and just ask them because I'm also having a problem now with my progesterone. So I was like, okay, great, like awesome, because I don't have to worry about, you know, going to a different location. I can be further out, blah, blah, blah. So, anyways, excuse me. The progesterone, I've never been on this before. So, prior to my son, I had a miscarriage at 6 weeks. And my son, my water broke at 35 and 3. And then I gave birth 35 and 5. So I was also on thyroid medication because of my miscarriage. They didn't know what it was. I wasn't even told anything from blood work from my former doctor on why I was put on thyroid medicine. My current OBGYN, he did the levels, everything was fine. He said, but because of the pregnancy, you know, your body changes, so he just wants to keep, you know, a tighter, like, you know, just an eye on it. So I was like, perfect, like that's fine, that's cool with me, you know, anything as long as I'm healthy. Well, anyways, and also I don't know, I can't tell you how many weeks. It's just that they're gonna have me start the progesterone. The one doctor was telling me 14 weeks, but my actual OBGYN told me that I can start at 16 weeks. Just to, like, you know, and also I'm going in every couple weeks too, like I said before. All this is just to, like, keep an eye on my cervix and make sure that we could try to prolong it as far as we possibly can. My son was healthy for how early he was. We didn't need to do NICU, nothing. He was preemie, but he was 5 pounds, 7 ounces, 17.5 inches long. My OBGYN said he was fine. So, bless on that. Honey, you okay? You kissing Mickey? He's making this way, I had to keep checking. So, yesterday, cool. My pharmacy that I go to in my town, I explained to them, I didn't know the name of the progesterone. I just know the type that it was. So I call I say, hi, it's, you know, so-and-so, date of birth, what I'm looking for. Oh yeah, it's been here for a week. Okay, perfect. I wish someone would have told me, because of what the doctor had told me, that he wanted me to start at 14 weeks. But, like I just said, my actual BGYN said I don't really start until 16 weeks. So, anyways. So, so I went there yesterday after running errands, and they give me my other prescriptions. And they're like, oh, do you like know like how to, you know, use these or whatever? And I was like, no. I said I'm used to being on that. And I said it's the other one that I've never been on before. The lady looks at me like I had two heads. I'm like, not again. Are we doing this? Because this is not the first time I ever had this issue with medication. So anyways, I told her, I said, I called an hour prior before I came here, and I wanted to make sure you guys had it. And I said, I was told you guys had it, and I was detailed on, you know, what I was looking for. She goes, oh, well, we don't have it. The other lady she spoke to, she's like, you know, what's your name? Like, what's it for? And told her. And then she goes, well, nothing was sent over. So, sorry, I just got a notification. So, I was like, great. You know, just wonderful. Just, you know, add on to the plate of things to figure out. So, then, what was it? She's like, do you remember the doctor's name? I'm like, no, I'm horrible with my memory sometimes. I'm like, no, I just know the location, and I try to pronounce the office's name too. So I told her, I was like, you know what? I said, do you want to just call me, you know, if you guys get anything figured out, whatever. And I said, because my son's in the car with grandma, and I said, I just don't know if he's gonna flip out because I don't have my phone on me, you know, whatever. Turns out he's fine, but you know, I just didn't want to cause, you know, an issue. I didn't want to make him upset. So I made sure that I, you know, verified that the phone number that I had from my file was my actual number. So it was confirmed. Next thing you know, I also texted the office, being that they have that option, because it was also after hours. They contacted me this morning, like, what did I say? They were like, we sent it over. I'm like, okay. So then I had my appointment. I was talking to my doctor, and he was like, he asked the assistant too. He goes, you never had a problem sending out that, you know, medicine, right? She was like, no. So he goes, yeah, like, we sent it out. There should be no problem. And they got the name of the pharmacy wrong, but they got the address right. So whatever, you know, no biggie. Excuse me, I just had cheesecake. So anyways, what else happened? So I said to him, okay, I was like, so, you know, should I check in, and, you know, if they don't, should I just, you know, call around and see like what the pharmacies, you know, could possibly have it. So he was like, yeah, he goes, if anything, just, you know, just do that. So I called up, it was like 6:40, and I was like, oh crap, 6:40, so I got 20 minutes left, it's fine. Even if I had to drive there, it's, you know, literally 2 minutes down the road. So then I do that, and they're like, well, I know we spoke earlier, and, you know, we don't carry that anymore. They sent over the brand, they sent over the generic brand, and we don't carry it. We have the script, but no. And then the lady goes, you know, I understand you're gonna call your doctor, and I hope you did. And I'm like, yeah, obviously I did. Like, what? So I just thought it was a little bitchy. So anyways, and I'm dripping water on the ring, and grandma told me not to do that. So that annoyed me. Cause I'm like what? Like, that just annoy me. So anyways, then I think I've been saying it a lot. So then I said to her, okay. I was like, if your pharmacy does not have it, should I just call the pharmacies? What's wrong, babe? hold on a second on that thought. My son needed help. So, as I was saying. Whoa. I keep having a hard time with standing this up. So, as I was saying, I was like, okay, I was like, if this pharmacy doesn't have it, should I call around? And she's like, no one will have it. It's nationwide. I'm like, okay. So then I call up Mike's mom, and it's just, you know, there's really nothing I can do. She goes, yeah, she said the same thing to me earlier. And I was like, you know, I just thought to double check. So I thought double check too, because I'm like, okay, it's 6:40 in the afternoon or whatever, but it was just rude. So, what's it? I'm still gonna tell my mom too, because I don't know, things like this just annoy me. I just meant about it because, you know, things happen. Life's not always perfect, but it's just, that's rude. To be like, no, you're not gonna get anywhere, and I hope you really call them, you know. So, I'm gonna call my doctors tomorrow, and I'm gonna ask them what is the name that, you know, what's the progressional name, because I'm gonna call different pharmacies that are local to me and just ask them if they carry it, because I'm gonna be 16 weeks this upcoming Wednesday. So it's just annoying now. It really is. I'm like, why is it always something? Also, I did my thyroid, so I'm just waiting for blood work to come back. So far, everything's been fine. My blood pressure's been fine. I have a history of it being so high and so low. So, I try to relax more when I go in. I think last time I was just, like, so nervous because I never, like, held the pregnancy far out. And because I had a miscarriage before that, I was, like, so worried that something was gonna happen. So, everything's looking fine. And I was gonna take them for a walk, but I don't know. My son took a long nap, and he's been out all day because we had to go to his appointment too. So I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do for us today. I definitely do need to do some touch-ups in here. I just have no energy sometimes. I am probably gonna make chicken cutlets. So I've been using panko breadcrumbs, but I kind of want to use regular. Which is funny because my last pregnancy I didn't want chicken. Like, it wouldn't make me sick. I just didn't crave it. And this one, I'm like, kind of want it, kind of don't. Like, again, I'm gonna use it in a separate video. This one was just like, you know, a get ready with me, go to my appointment, which I keep forgetting every single time. I'm like, take out the camera. Yeah, even though it's my phone, like, take out the camera and, like, you know, you just do like little recordings of this, over that, you know, going into the car. And sure, it might not be comfortable with doing it in front of certain people, and certain people don't want to be on, you know, camera, they don't want to be filmed, but I keep forgetting to like do that. But yeah, so far I'll put it again in the next video, but so far it's been my last pregnancy, this one that I want chicken nuggets, I want Chinese food, and I want ramen noodles. I've been trying to have ramen noodles like once every day. I remember when I was a kid, I used to go to my Aunt Mary's, and I remember she would make ramen noodles, the package, not the cup, and instead of just throwing the package in, she would cut it into 4 and like pound it, and instead of putting seasoning in it, she would drain it and then put like butter in it, and oh my god, it was just so good. Like, great. I'm working up an appetite and I don't have it. But yeah, I just figured to give you guys that little update. I know it's probably like a really weird and long talk, but I just want to let you know, because everybody's pregnancy is different and every pregnancy is different and your body changes, blah blah. But I definitely am gonna do like a write down of my symptoms, how I'm feeling, you know, what is the same, what isn't the same, you know, just to help out. And honestly, I like doing this because it's like I see how far I've come in life, and I see, you know, things I've done. And honestly, this, you know, I'm not someone that's easy to get pregnant. It's like, I'm not someone that like needs to get pregnant or whatever, snap their fingers. Like, it takes a while. But you know what, I am grateful though. I'm just praying that everything stays perfectly healthy and, successful. But I gotta figure out what I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna go finish my cheesecake. I just wanted to get this out of the way for a little bit. And I gotta go make phone calls to, the family members that do know. I haven't posted anything on my social medias yet because I have been so extra and annoying that I have good pictures. And I've already paid out a couple. But I keep taking pictures. And I was thinking about, my sister was like, why don't you do one like outside, sitting outside like a sunset? I tried doing it with my son and he thought that the board was gonna go in the garbage. I'm like, no. And then I thought about bringing him to the beach during sunset, and his father goes, you have like a million pictures. Like, just pick one. I don't know, I just try to be different. He goes, that's not different. I'm sure everyone has done it. Okay, gotta go for now. Good morning. So it's the next day. Alright. If you hear any noise in the background, my neighbor's outside talking, and my son's watching his cocoa melons. Like, you see me going back and forth. Anyways, so because this vlog is more of a, get ready with me and dad's appointments and updates on my doctors as of yesterday and what's going on. So I wanted to give you another update. Last night I couldn't do much because it was after business hours. But I was gonna try and record a little more, but I was just so tired. Like, put it this way, I need to do dishes, but I was just so tired. I had no energy to do anything. So anyways, this morning I just called CVS and I told them what was going on, and I also got a text message back from the office because I sent one last night, but they respond to you, the next, business hour, and they told me the kind I needed, and I guess it was like the brand name, which I couldn't even I couldn't pronounce really, but I tried my best. But the person at the other pharmacy, she knew what I was talking about, and she's like, let me check, let me check our shelves. So it was like two seconds, not even. And then she was like asking me, if I something about like pulling around or if my pharmacy had, and I was like, well, I said they got the prescription. I said, but apparently they don't carry it, and they tried to tell me that no other pharmacy was going to carry it. And I was like, oh, thanks. But no, she I don't know if it's maybe a different chain, maybe from what my stepdad said. But thankfully we had it, and it's literally like a 5-minute drive down the road. But they do have it, so they told me that they were gonna contact me within like a half an hour to like maybe an hour or two. You okay? Hold on. I paused my TV. It seems like he wants me to be in the room with him, which I understand. But I was just trying to like not get so much sound and not bother him with me talking over his stuff. But probably doesn't even care. So yeah, I see the smile. Mr. I steal my mom's muffins and just take the chocolate chips out of the muffins. So anyways, from what I was saying, when she said it's gonna take about like half an hour to an hour, 2 hours, I think. So I was like, great. And she goes, the only thing is, she goes, if you have a peanut allergy, you can't take it. And if you don't, then you're fine. I'm like, no, but I said we're all good to go. Da da da. So waiting for that, I was just so happy I was able to get it. And then I also had to call my doctor's I was going to in the other office. I'm not sure if I told you guys that they're partnered with my actual OBGYN, and that I was going to do my appointments there. And I was like, I don't know if maybe my doctor doesn't do certain things. But yesterday when I spoke to him, he was like, call them and tell them that, I'm going to take care of your appointments here. Because they want to keep an eye on me, because of everything that I've went through in the past, and, yada, yada, yada. So I was like, all right, works. That's perfect, because I don't have to drive so far. Like, it's not really far out, but it's 10-minute drive opposed to a 25 to 30-minute drive, depending on traffic, So I was like, all right, great. That works. So The only thing is that I did have to go for my appointment at that office, Manalapan office. My receptionist at my actual office was just like, you have to do it either the week before or the week after. I just don't remember if she said, you know, the 14th or the 17th. I'm not sure. And I know my doctor also said something about 28 weeks, but that's still a while away. I just turned 15 weeks. Oh my god, yeah, I just turned 15 weeks this past Wednesday. So I saw a while away before that happens. But that I have to wait until his father gets home, being that he has my car now at work, and see if I left my 2 pieces of business cards in there from the office. If not, it has to be somewhere around here because they gave me my future appointments. So I had to see. I just got mixed up. He'll remember better. That's the reason why that I always try to have someone with me. It's just so it's like another pair of ears. So I told the doctor, well, I told the receptionist yesterday, I was like, watch out, I'm going to end up calling 100 times. I said, because I'm not going to remember, you know, a thing between mom brain and pregnancy brain. Good luck. They also gave me, what is it? The sugar juice. I feel like I said deuce. In advance. Just so I have it, and it's fruit punch flavor. Last time I had it, it was orange and it was so good. Like, some people are like, oh no, like, you're not gonna like it, blah blah blah. It was actually really good. I was able to down it last time. So they gave me that. It looks like water, but it's fruit punch flavor. So I still have some time before I do that, but just want to let you know I have that, so I'm gonna put that in my fridge. I keep forgetting to do it. But anyways, I'm gonna go and try to figure out what I want to eat. I was thinking about having yoo-hoo and eggs. Yeah, I figure out what he wants. You know, he doesn't really like eggs. And then I'm going to try to do whatever I can in here. Being I also have, I mean, it's only like what? Maybe... It's only like 11 o'clock in the morning. Like, 2 minutes for it. I mean, he already ate, but I just want to see. But it's only because I have a birthday dinner to go to for our cousin Haley, which happy birthday Haley if you ever come across this video. And we have reservations, I think, at 6. So I'm gonna do that, try to eat something. I guess that protein shakes, but it's not the kind I normally drink, but something's better than nothing. And that's it. Oh, don't you love how I have this just like sitting here in the video? I had this lamp since I moved in 2016 and I got it from a garage sale, so that says a lot. Alright, anyways, I'm gonna end the vlog here, and if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. It helps your channel, helps my channel. Please subscribe if you haven't, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I'm gonna get working on other things for other videos, but I'll see you guys later. You want to say bye-byes? Let's see if you say bye-byes. You say bye-byes? Coco's just laying here. Coco's. Let me tell you, this bed could be absolutely made, and no crinkles, no nothing. You would think that there was like zoo animals on here because of how messy it gets in the morning. Ugh. Okay. I'm pretty sure I said this, but I don't remember. So they said to me that when it's ready, I'll get like an automatic text message to just give me information about it, and you know when to get it, and you know whatever for my insurance. But they did say that it could take a while also because I guess they close at, you know, a certain time for, you know, their lunch break. So I don't know if I said it before. Like, I can remember something from 10 years ago, but if you asked me something about like 5 minutes ago, I'd be like, wait, what? It's that ridiculous. It reminds me of one of those Facebook memes where it's like, you know, I remembered what, you know, I went into the kitchen for, and just be like, I'm not trying to brag, but I just want to say, like, I remembered. So that reminds me of. But anyways, again, if you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, and also subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a good day and be safe.